Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to my respected lecturer, Madam Rohaya Kaha, to my beloved students of 4 Science Anggrek and 1 Rafflesia. How are you all doing today? I hope everyone is in good health and doing well. Stay home, stay safe, and take care. Previously, we have learned about the simple present tense and the simple past tense. The simple present tense is used generally for habitual actions or repeated actions, such as he goes to the gym every day, she walks to school every day. Both of these actions are habitual because they go to those places every day, or general truths such as the sun sets in the west or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. As for the simple past tense, on the other hand, is used for something that has already happened. It emphasizes that the action is already finished. For example, I have given you a quiz on this topic. I have given you a quiz on this topic. Some of you answered the quiz, some of you did not answer the quiz. Okay? By the way, for those who have not answered the quiz, you better answer the quiz right now. Alright, for this week's lesson, we will learn another tense, which is the present continuous tense, or also sometimes referred to as the present progressive tense. There you can see a guide in mastering the present continuous tense. Firstly, when should we use the present continuous tense? For this tense, there are only two situations where this tense comes into play. Number 1, for actions happening right now, and another situation is for a definite plan or action in the future. The first situation is for actions happening right now. Let us study the timeline there. He is walking. His walking is an example of the present continuous tense, meaning in this situation, right now, as we speak, he is walking. He is in the process of getting from point A to point B. Okay, for example, point A is your home and point B is the school. In this situation, you have already left your home, but you have not reached the school yet. You are still on the road, or what you would say on the way. You're still on the way. You are walking. You have started the action, which is walking. You have not finished walking yet. You are still walking. Remember this. The present continuous tense is the process itself of getting from point A to point B. By understanding this, you can easily distinguish the difference between the present continuous tense with the simple past and the simple present tense. Alright? For the second situation that also sometimes use the present continuous tense is for actions that is going to happen in the future. For example there, he is going to the library tomorrow. Is going is the action, whereas the tomorrow means in the future. Okay, take note that if we do not put the word tomorrow there, the meaning will change. Rather than he's going to the library tomorrow, which means in the future, if we remove the word tomorrow, it becomes he is going to the library, which means right now as we speak, he is in the process of going to the library. His going to the library falls under the first situation, which is actions happening right now. Okay, right now he is on the way to the library. Next, let's take a look on how the verbs in present continuous tense are formed and spelled. There are only three variations for the present continuous tense. In this lesson, we will learn them one by one. Alright, ready? Number 1, which is the general rule. We just add ing at the end of the verb. The example there, playing. Play plus ing. Saying, say plus ing. Going, go plus ing. This is the simplest one, where you just add ing at the end of the verbs. For the second variation, for verbs ending with one vowel followed by one consonant, to form the present continuous tense, the consonant need to be doubled, then plus ing. Take note there, it is only for verbs ending with one vowel, right? Only one vowel followed by one consonant, only one consonant, in that order, okay? One vowel followed by one consonant, only then this rule will be applied. And by the way, for those who don't know, I have wrote there vowels are a, e, I, o, u, and the consonants are alphabets that are not vowels. That I have listed them all: B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. From the example there, we can see the first example, swim. The ending of the verb, the last two letters are I and M. One vowel, I, is followed by one consonant, M. Therefore, we need to double the consonant. Add another M before including the ing. Spelling there becomes SWIMMING. If you are somehow feeling lost, you may refer to the colors instead. I've put the vowels are yellow colored, the consonants are red, and the double consonants are pink. As for the ing, I've put the color as blue. Same goes to the second example there. Hit, I, a vowel followed by a consonant, and then the consonant is doubled, becomes HITTING, and the last one is get. G, E is a vowel, T is a consonant, becomes GETTING. Right, everybody got that? Very good. Now moving on to the last variation, which are verbs ending with one vowel followed by one consonant and then followed by the letter E, in that order, okay? The difference between this variation and the last variation is we need to identify the last three letters of a verb as compared to only two letters in the second variation. Okay, remember that second variation we only looked at the two last alphabets, and for this one we need to look at three of them, which is a vowel followed by a consonant and followed by the letter E. For the third variation, one vowel followed by one consonant followed by the letter E, we need to replace the letter E with ing. Okay, replace the E with ing. So E, it will becomes ing. Take a look of the first example here. Come. The last three letters are a vowel followed by a consonant, then the letter E. Thus, according to this rule, E will be replaced by ing. The result is com, still the same as the base word com, and then just add ing, replacing the letter E. So from come, COME, it becomes coming. coming. For this, also you can refer to the colors. Yellow are vowels, consonants are red, E is green, and then for the after placing the E, we have ing in blue color. Okay, the second one also the same, loose. O S E, vowel followed by consonant followed by E becomes losing. E is being replaced by ing. Love, love, vowel, consonant, and then E becomes loving. Live, I, vowel, consonant, V, and the letter E becomes living. Right. Moving on to the essential part of the present continuous tense, which is the be verb, where students often make mistakes. As we can see here, there are only 3 be verbs in the present continuous tense, and they are am, are, and is. Okay, firstly, am is only used for the first person singular, which is I. Only I will use the be verb am. Okay, repeat that 3 times. I am, I am, I am. So we can say that I is a special case. Same goes to another special case is you. You will use the be verb are, although you is singular. Okay. As I have stated earlier, are can be used for you even though it is singular, which means that are is used for plural subjects usually. Example that we can see from this slide is we followed by the be verb are. We are singing. And another example is they are singing. And the last be verb for present continuous tense is, which is used for singular subjects. Example there, he is, Daniel is, Tan is singing. She is singing, Diwani is singing, Lee is singing. But if Daniel and Diwani, it will become plural because Daniel and Diwani are 2 person, which is plural. So it become Daniel and Diwani are singing. Right? Next, we take a look at the present continuous tense versus the simple present tense, which most students often confused. So we take a look at what are the differences actually. Okay, for the simple present tense, we use it as I've stated earlier in the introduction part. Simple present tense is used for habits, which is actions which happen regularly, for example, every day or every week, and states, things which do not often change. For example, that I've given earlier is a fact. The sun sets in the west and water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. As for the present continuous tense, it is used for a temporary action happening now, something which is going on right now. For example, I am giving you a lesson right now, or a definite plan for the future, something we intend to do usually in the near future. For example, I am going to give you a quiz tomorrow. Okay? Simple present tense. Here we go. Habit includes, for example, there Jessica goes to class every day. Every day implies that it is a habit. The second example is it rains a lot in Skudai. This means that it rains often. Devon always talks about his family. Always means it is a habit. Frankie spends Christmas with his parents. Implies it happens every year. So it is a habit for Frankie to spend his Christmas with his parents every year. For the state, Akila lives in Taman Ungkutun Amina. This is a state which means it doesn't change very regularly. Usually we stay at a place from primary school to secondary school. Then the second state is Alexis of 4 Science Anggrade. He has spiky hair. Alexis has spiky hair. You can see the explanation down there. And then the third one is Amirul likes chocolate. When we like something, usually we will always like it. For example, I know my students, they like English very much. And then the last one is Anna believes in God. Beliefs and opinions are states, they don't often change. And for the present continuous tense, first situation, an action happening right now. Lorraine is winning the game. Right now, Lorraine is winning, but the game isn't finished yet. Which means, as of now, he is winning, but the game is still ongoing. The game haven't finished yet. The game have finished, it will become Lorraine won the game. But because the game is not finished yet, it is Lorraine is winning the game, which is the present continuous tense. Second example, it is raining outside. It's raining right now, but it may stop soon. But for present continuous tense, we don't care about what happened after this. Just care about what is happening right now. Right now, it is raining outside. Third example is Christina is working in the library. She's working there right now. And the last one is Evangeline is spending Christmas with her family. Which means for this Christmas, she is spending with her family. Maybe next year, she won't. For the second situation is a definite plan. I'm playing rugby tomorrow. This plan is already arranged and definite. Second one is Shifa is leaving for Seoul on Friday. Third one, the Olympics are taking place here next month. And the last one is I'm having a party next week. So if you notice, to use present continuous tense for the future action, we need to include a timeline. For example, the first one, I'm playing rugby tomorrow. Tomorrow indicates the future. Second one, on Friday. Third one, next month. And the fourth one, next week. If we were to remove the timeline, let's say the first one, I'm playing rugby tomorrow. We remove tomorrow, it becomes I'm playing rugby. And I'm playing rugby is an action happening right now. Then it falls under the first situation. Okay, that is how present continuous tense is used for a definite plan. Okay, that is all for this week. Thank you. And if you have any questions, do contact me. There's my email right there, abidzufailirazali@gmail.com, or you can reach me through WhatsApp at 017-780-9887, and stay tuned for the quiz. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.